are November unboxing orders or November unboxing of our orders from Young Living. Here, I say finally, because this month I had to order early for some things, and then I had to wait for another item to be back in stock for our other order. So usually I'm ordering pretty close to the same day, if not exactly on the same day, within a couple minutes of each other, both my husband's order and my orders. But this month they were spread out. So they're finally both here. I'm excited to dive in with you guys. So let's start, of course, with the foundation of nutritionals, because without nutrition, you've heard me harp on it 1,000 times, without nutrition, you can't out oil anything. Like, you can't out supplement, you can't out oil. And one of the things I love about the majority of Young Living supplements, I hesitate to say all only because I'm not 100% familiar with all of the ingredients on all of the supplements, but the majority of them, particularly Ninja Red, are whole food based supplements. And so you're really getting your whole food, so it's a nutrition whole food. Like, I think of Ninja Red as a food instead of a daily supplement, even though it's a drink, because it involves wolfberry puree. Now, I've been shaking this bottle, and I'm not sure I can get the other bottles out without shaking it. But when you get your Ninja Red bottles in the mail, if you wait till they all settle, like give it a little bit of time, not, shaking up the box, moving it around, you will see wolfberry puree in the bottle. It separates, that's why you gotta shake it before you use it. But there is a whole lot of puree in here. That's the whole wolfberry. It's not an extract from it, it's not a piece of it, it's not a synthetic duplication of it. It is the actual whole wolfberry. So you're getting lots of good amino acids, lots of good minerals. If you want more info on Ninja Red, be sure you check out the video I've done on that. I will try to remember to link it up in the cards for you guys up here. But Ninja is your whole body nutrient infusion. So it's very easily absorbable. You're getting a lot of those amino acids that sometimes our bodies, especially if they're under a lot of stress, may have a difficult time absorbing from other sources. The other thing I love about Ninja is that the extra juices that are in here, besides the whole wolfberry puree, are not cheapo like apple juice or whatever. You're getting your pomegranate, you're getting your aronia, your sweet cherry, your plum, your blueberry. So lots of really good deep, those deep colors. Think of like the, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm not gonna say the word right. So I'm just gonna avoid it. But those deep, the nutrition that comes from, it's like, is it anthocyanins? Something like that. Anyway, it also has a bunch of citrus essential oils in here too. So very gentle cleansing, detoxing, full body cellular support, all the systems, all the things. It's helpful for digestion, helpful for sleep, helpful for cellular repair, like literally all the things. So we drink Ninja every day. This month I grabbed the 4-pack of bottles because what I was finding was the 2-pack. I thought my husband and I were both drinking 2 ounces every day. But since I started making the drinks, I discovered not as frequently as I thought were both of us drinking it, or we would have been going through it faster. So we're now going through it faster, and I need more bottles. So we got 4 this month. Also, moving on the nutritional is Mineral Essence. You guys know, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you know Mineral Essence is a daily for us as well. I mix it in with our Ninja Red and some sulfurzyme powder as well, which I did not get in this order because we're stocked on it for right now. But this is a lot of really great minerals that are from salt, so they're not extracts, right? You're getting your good mineral salt, and then you're also getting some good honey and royal jelly in here, as well as lemon and cinnamon oil. And anytime you're infusing the essential oils in with your supplements, you're helping to open up those cells and absorb the nutrients a little bit easier. It can also help them cross those cell membranes that are hydrophobic. So they need oil to help nutrition to cross them sometimes. That's where we're going with these. Okay, then, is that all my nutritionals? Well, actual nutrition, yes. Some supplements, then we're getting in. Well, let's move on to Essential Zymes 4. So I'm super excited about these. Let me open the whole box for you because it's been a while since we've had Essential Zymes 4 in our house. For the last, I don't know, 2 years maybe, we've been alternating between using Detox Zyme and Allerzyme when we eat out. However, these are my favorite. And I finally had margin in our budget to get some of these back, and especially, I'm throwing them. Let's not throw them. Especially this time of year when we are eating at different people's homes and parties and things, and maybe, not the food that we're necessarily used to consuming on a regular basis. Our bodies need extra help with that. But really and truly, our food is so depleted of enzymes in today's world that I frequently recommend consuming digestive enzymes. Ideally, it would be great if you could consume them at every meal. But for some of us, it's more realistic that we're at least taking them when we're eating out or eating unusual foods. So I love Essential Zymes too. They come in these packets like this. So they're sealed, they're easy to slip into your purse, like a whole set of them, and have those. You take 2. You take 1 from each side each time. So if you're wanting to take like just 1 set with you somewhere, you would snap off just that one and pop that in your purse. You guys, seriously, apparently I'm butterfingers today. The wind outside getting inside, I don't know. So you take your set with you, and then you would take that at each meal. I'm excited to have them. One of them focuses more on plant food digestion, and the other one on animal food digestion. So they release at different places within your digestive tract to help with that. So that's why there's 2 separate capsules, but you take them both at the same time. And when you're taking enzymes with your food, digestive enzymes, they help you to absorb more of the nutrition because it's going to help break it down and then make that nutrition that's broken down more easily absorbed. So enzymes are fantastic. If you don't have enough digestive enzymes, your body will pull enzymes from other functions within your body because it needs them for digestion. And so if you're not getting enough of that, then you're going to find yourself extra tired after meals, sluggish and that sort of thing, because you don't have the enzymes for your normal metabolic function. They're having to rob them for digestion, because digestion is a very big deal, you guys. Make sure you're supporting your digestion. Okay, next up, Deep Night Essence. This is why I had to delay my order. This was out of stock. It's back. It's back. Get you some Deep Night Essence. Both my husband and I take this. I love that it is melatonin free. It contains your spearmint parts, aerial parts extract, some green tea extract. Don't worry, the caffeine is not in there from that extract. You have holy basil in here, which is an adaptogenic herb if you're unfamiliar with holy basil. You've got some lemon balm essential oil, lavender essential oil, and spearmint essential oil as well. So again, all of those are going to be really supportive to making sure that your supplement is absorbed while also giving you the benefits of those oils. And I take just 1 capsule most nights before bed, but my husband takes the recommended dose of 2. And we find that we wake up more rested than we would otherwise be. It's not a sedative in any way. It just really helps to support your body in its natural sleep cycles, in making sure that you're getting that deep sleep. So those are the nutritionals. Then next up, when I'm building orders, I like to think of ditch and switch products next. So the Thieves dish soap. Y'all, if you haven't tried the Thieves dish soap, this stuff is fantastic. And it lasts a really long time because, like all of Young Living's products, it's super concentrated. So I like to just use a tiny bit. You can dilute them. So if you are heavy-handed in the kitchen, or you have some helpers maybe who help you do dishes who are heavy-handed, and you want to dilute it down so that you're not going through the bottle so fast, you can do that. I found that when I do that, I actually run through it faster. So that's my lunch. It's ready. So now I'm distracted. Let's rewind back. I find that when I dilute it, I am going through it faster. So I prefer not to, because it really just takes a tiny little squeeze. It's all you need to cut through the grease. It works really, really well. And it's super safe, you guys. Like, I love the safety label on Thieves Just Soap. Here's your warning. Are you ready? Keep out of reach of children, for external use only. In case of eye contact, flush thoroughly with water. If swallowed, drink plenty of water to dilute. It's really safe. It's good stuff, and it works really well. So Thieves Just Soap, restocking on that. I've got some V6, which is our kind of general all-purpose carrier oil blend. This has the oils of sesame, grapeseed, sweet almond, wheat germ, and olive fruit oils. Those are not essential oils, those are fatty oils. So this is great if you're making any sort of blend where you're wanting to do a roller bottle and dilute a little bit, or anything like that, or a massage oil. I love the V6 blend because it massages in real nicely and it doesn't leave this like gross film. It absorbs nicely, but not so fast that you don't notice you put it on, you know? So it's a really good balance. You can get it in the pump size bottles like this, or you can get a really giant big refill of it. So we've got some more V6 on hand, and then oils, essential oils. Well, I have to make sure, because some of these were free. Okay, those were free. Here we go. So the ones I purchased this month, even though DiGi's, I'm going to talk about, this is the perfect example. So DiGi's Vitality is free this month as a gift with purchase on any loyalty order of 100 PV or more. Because I did an order that was at least 100 PV, and my husband did an order that was at least 100 PV. We have 2 bottles, okay? You get one with each loyalty order that's 100 PV or more. I also ordered a 15 milliliter bottle of DiGi's. So you have DiGi's and DiGi's Vitality. This is the perfect time for me to share this side by side. You guys see there's the red solid label and the white label here for the Vitality. This is the exact same oil in this bottle that's in this bottle, okay? Both are DiGi's. The only difference is the label and the way that we are supposed to talk about using them. So the FDA doesn't understand how you could have something that could be a cosmetic use that could also be a supplement, because in their synthetic world, that doesn't exist. However, in God's creative world, it does. It's fantastic. So to make the FDA happy and to help us be able to explain better what the oils do, we have both bottles so that we can talk about them in their different capacities. So DiGi's Solid Color is labeled for topical and aromatic use. So this is one that is wonderful for applying like inside your belly button, that area right after a really big meal. Think Thanksgiving. This bottle, if you could see it closely, I don't think the camera's picking it up right now, is actually already about a third of the way empty. Not because it came that way, but because last week I hosted a girls' night and we made tummy tamer roller bottles, and we used DiGi's and we used peppermint together, which is another one that I ordered this month. We used those together with some V6 in a roller bottle for after Thanksgiving meals. Keep that roller bottle in your purse for any time you're eating out or just going out. It works great for any sort of, let me think of how I'm saying this correctly with this bottle. Any sort of calming of the like stomach feeling. So if you have digestive upset and you need to calm that down, either direction, we like to refer to DiGi's as the plumber. It helps no matter which way you need that plumbing support. So Digest is fantastic for that. You can diffuse it. I'd recommend probably putting it in a blend. It's very herbaceous, and if you don't like the smell of licorice, then you're definitely going to want to combine it with some peppermint because it's pretty strong. But I call this my skeptic's oil because if you don't think oils do anything, try this one. Trust me, you won't be able to argue that it works. Now, Digest Vitality, again, same oil, different bottle. Like I said, these were free this month. The Vitality oil is great to put into a capsule for internal use. You could combine it with some peppermint Vitality if you wanted to, but it's also great just in the capsule on its own, and take that again after a big meal and you will notice some good digestive support. It really does help to support digestion, and that's why it's called Digest. All right, moving along. I briefly mentioned peppermint. Peppermint is wonderful for peppermint Vitality, if we were talking about that, again, digestive support. Peppermint itself is really great for soothing any like irritated anything. So I like to use it if I've been out in the sun for too long. It's also very cooling when applied topically. Of course, when you're using it aromatically, it's great for stimulating alertness and mental clarity and things like that. It's also wonderful if you've got sore muscles and you need to soothe your muscles. You can apply that topically and it can be very soothing and calming for that as well. You could add it to some Epsom salts and put it in a bath. It would be very invigorating. My husband loves to take peppermint Vitality and add a bunch to his peppermint herb tea because he really likes the mint. You can also apply a drop on your tongue and press it to the roof of your mouth. It's very, think of that menthol, like very opening to the sinus area and all of that kind of thing. All right, last oil we purchased was nutmeg. Opposite, if peppermint is cooling, nutmeg is warming. And think of a lot of the like cinnamon and nutmeg that are used this time of year. Those are very warming herbs. But what I love about nutmeg, if you think about the shape of nutmeg, like an actual nutmeg, right? A whole nutmeg, that is the same shape as your adrenal glands. So nutmeg Vitality is very supportive to the adrenal glands. I like to apply regular nutmeg though, just topically. I will put it on my hands and apply it over my adrenal area in the back. It's very warming and helps to just give them a little bit of support. I also like to take nutmeg. Sometimes I will add it to my Ningxia. Sometimes I'll put a drop under my tongue. I find that both applying it topically and putting it under my tongue really help me. If I find in the afternoon, especially around that 2 o'clock slump, I find that really, really helps me. For a little extra oomph, put this over your adrenals, put some peppermint on your temples, just not too close to your eyes, avoid that menthol. And that's very helpful and very beneficial and uplifting. All right, then gifts with purchase, you guys. We had Digest Vitality, like I said, was free at 100. At the 200 PV mark, we have Abundance is free this month. Friends, I'd open this bottle, but I have an open bottle already upstairs. So this one's going on my shelf. I adore the aroma of Abundance. It has orange, frankincense, patchouli, clove, ginger, myrrh, cinnamon, and black spruce. So it's got like a spicy, little bit earthy aroma, but that orange gives it a little brightness too. I love this one this time of year. It just smells great in the diffuser. I like to use this one anytime if I feel like I'm struggling kind of with a scarcity mentality where I'm worried that I don't have enough time or there's not enough of something, you know. I like to put Abundance into my diffuser at that point, or sometimes I'll even put it over my heart or my stomach. And again, I feel like it helps to bring me from that scarcity mentality. So any of our oils that are labeled like Abundance or joy or anything like that, all of those emotions have a specific frequency. We have a measurable frequency in our body when we're at those emotions. that emotion across humans is at a specific frequency. These oil blends are formulated to that frequency so that when we have that in the air, like diffusing in the diffuser, or we apply it to ourselves, it raises our body to that frequency, which just helps us to get there faster. So it's kind of like a little kickstart. But again, I just think it's a dreamy aroma. I love using this one, honestly, a lot at bedtime, and I'll add a little extra clove to it. This time of year, I'll diffuse this a lot at bedtime, or Believe, or the special loyalty blend that you get every 12 months that you are on loyalty that you cannot purchase, but it's got similar, I feel like, because it's got the frankincense and the myrrh and some of those tree oils. And so I just love those this time of year, especially at night. I don't know if that warming makes me feel cozy when I've got it in the diffuser at bedtime. So we diffuse that a lot this time of year. That is the extent of our orders this month. There is one more free gift with purchase. We did not yet get to that level this month. That is a 300 PV level, and that is, I don't want to say it wrong, it's alkaline, right? Yes. So it is another, and Living is great at theming their gifts with purchase for the needs of the month, you guys. So alkaline would be fantastic to have on hand with Thanksgiving and any of those big meals that you might be eating. It's got a bunch of cell salts and things that help your body to soothe the digestion. You know, think alkaline alkalizes. So anything that is too acidic, it'll help calm that down and bring relief. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Until next time. Oh, wait. I hope you haven't closed off yet. If you haven't closed off yet, in 3 days, you guys, Black Friday, I'm recording this on Monday. On Thursday, November 21st, right? Yes, the 21st, our Black Friday sales go live. So be paying attention. Black Friday event is a couple days. It's early, obviously, and then we're gonna have a really long small business Saturday, but it's gonna be a small business like week extravaganza thing, and then we'll have a Cyber Monday one. So be watching for November sales. If you are not on my email list, be sure you get on there by claiming one of the free promos down below and selecting yes, I'd like to receive more info, and I'll be sure that when those sales come out that you guys have some information on that as well. Until next time, take care, friends. Cheers.